Clap. You clap. Like, you gotta make it very presentable to the camera. Like. Welcome to the TVGameBit Podcast. I'm Daniel.
I'm Jade squared.
And this is...
I'm Chang too.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Can you just say Brandon for once?
I don't have to.
Okay.
I'm JJ.
Your destination for Minecraft updates on our Universal Studios Hollywood Minecraft, our Disneyland Minecraft, and...
Adventure City.
Fuck you.
You know what? You keep saying that, but that's going to be a joke eventually.
You know what?
Adventure
We
City
will
is gonna be
probably
made.
throw that into a Minecraft update. Just like have a flat land and just like just...
No, you're going to say, I'm
Screaming
going to take
around.
out all of Universal Studios and replace it with Adventure City.
I think we would actually get more like unsubscribes than we do subscribes from that.
No, we would get like hella praise for that.
Hella praise, like congratulations, you destroyed a 3-year project for a 1-day project.
Exactly. Like that's how confident we are. That's how secure we are with ourselves.
I'm pretty secure
We're
with
just
my
like
masculinity.
we can take all this work and destroy it and make Adventure City.
You sound like Hitler.
Adventure City! Okay.
Okay.
You
Anyways,
sound like Hitler.
any more?
You sound like Gandhi.
any-
JJ.
JJ sounds like Gandhi. I sound like Hitler.
it's okay. So JJ,
You sound
you
like
had a
Stalin.
film you made, and it was better than Hurt But 3.
Oh.
Yes.
The Quack is back in town.
So JJ was late today
Yeah,
for the
we
podcast.
didn't even
'cause
make Hurt But 3 yet, dude.
Well, hey, it's in
production.
It's in pre-production, and then
like pre-production, like
And then-
uber pre-production.
like the Quack is back in town production.
But yeah, JJ was late today for the podcast.
Yeah.
You want to tell him why?
Oh, I was filming and I had a date.
So that kind of sounds like a porno in the making right there. So I was
Well-
filming with my
well,
camera. I was
first
filming
I
a
had a-
date. Then I filmed the action after the date, which was me paying for the check.
Man, this is a great story, JJ.
Anyways, I'm not gonna touch upon the date just because it wasn't that
I
interesting.
wanna hear that
But
story.
the film
Duh, Phil.
was the film about?
was amazing. My brother goes to Cal State Long Beach and he's like, majoring in linguistics and stuff. So he's taking a class for Arabic, and for some reason, like, it's like his professor's like, you guys need to make a film.
In Arabic. He
Like,
said
yeah,
that
yeah.
in Arabic.
In Arabic. Like he basically, was like, you know how you have those stupid like English projects where it's like, recreate like a scene or
Okay,
something. Like
you know what? That's everyone's English project except mine. I've never had to make a film project.
So, Taylor was just like, we're going to go to Cal State Long Beach at 9 in the morning. I'm just like, and then so I wake up at 9. I'm just like, wait, why Cal State Long Beach? He's like, because everyone films at their house. It's like, we're going out of our way and I'm tired. And then we still go anyways. So, my brother's just like, we walked to Cal State Long Beach and I'm just like filming and stuff. And I'm just like,
You walked
Just-
to Cal State Long Beach?
no, we're walking in Cal
Oh,
State
okay. I
Long
was
Beach.
like, Jesus Christ, that's a long way to go on.
But what was I going to say?
You're walking to Cal State Long Beach.
Yeah, and I had my camera out and I felt like a fucking badass and whatnot. And then my brother's just, I asked my brother, it's like, where are we gonna film? And it's just like, oh, on the roof. It's like, oh, is there like stairs leading up there? Nope.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. So me and my brother totally parkour it like on top of the
Right.
rooftop and everything. And then he's telling me like, because the film is basically about like, it's starring my brother.
Yeah.
It stars my brother. It's written by my brother, but directed by me and
Ooh.
edited by me.
Makes
So
JJ your bitch. Or no, it makes...
It makes Taylor
Taylor,
my bitch.
your bitch.
Taylor was my bitch. It was funny.
Well, Taylor is a bitch, but keep going.
That's my brother, bro.
Ooh, shit.
Okay, I'm sorry. He's your
Ooh,
bastard.
shit.
Whatever.
Ooh.
Anyways, so as I was saying, so it's like we're on the roof, and then it's basically like the story. It's like as if someone is interviewing him for like American Idol or something like that, and then it's just like saying all this stuff like,
Wow.
oh, this is what I love. I like doing this stuff, but he's saying this all in Arabic, and he's like wearing like a dress shirt and like a leather jacket and stuff, and I had sunglasses on. Like Taylor, for each like scene we record, like you have to be walking, and then for like the last like most intense word out of that phrase, you have to take your sunglasses off, and I'll zoom in on your face.
Did you?
Each and every time I did that. So it would always be Taylor. He's
I
just
can
like,
imagine what that looks
he's
like.
just like, oh, and then, so,
Muhacha.
yeah, but
God,
oh my
can
god!
you please
so,
put this movie up on our channel, please?
Yes,
okay,
I will.
okay.
So, but let me tell you, because it gets even better.
How can it get better?
So it's like, he keeps on doing that stuff. Like even one, like he did a combat roll and I zoomed in on his face. And another one, it showed me panning like nothing and you just see sunglasses fall down. And he's up in a tree, he's like... And all those ideas are just directorial ideas from me. And then let me see. So there's another one where we got on another rooftop, and so Taylor's just like, he's on a wall. He makes it look like he doesn't notice the cameraman. He's like, "Oh, I didn't see you there." And so it's like he talks about his stuff, and then once again he takes off his sunglasses, and I zoom up on his face, but I make it look like as if the camera hit his face. So it's like I'm gonna cut it, and then it's gonna, and then like you see like the camera just like fucking like pan up, and you just see my legs like oh god, and then it pans and you see Taylor hanging on the ledge.
Please, JJ.
Like, no.
Tell me there's one scene where you just have him trip and then you just immediately cut.
Wait, hold on. So it's like no, and then Taylor falls off the ledge. I'm gonna add an explosion.
You should add in the Acme sound effect of the.
What class is this for again? English
Arabic.
class? Arabic class.
So,
okay.
But here's a secret that my brother doesn't know, because at the very end, like he jumps off the rooftop and then like he does a combat roll on the bottom, just does his parkour stuff. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna cut it right when he hits the floor, and then do like the it's like Every Day Sunny in like Philadelphia. It's like Taylor dies.
That's the very same year. JJ couldn't continue on, so he killed himself too.
But
in
yeah,
the exact same way. Daniel was filming.
That is the amazing film. Like
And then
when Taylor first told me about like I need you to help me with my, he was like, oh god, I need you to help me with my Arabic project.
What was he choking on?
He was choking on his words because he knew about the last time I helped him with his Spanish project.
Was there explosions?
Oh my god.
There was an explosion.
I remember this.
It was...
Wasn't that the like Spanish one where it was like
levitating objects?
Yeah.
It was a masterpiece.
It was great. It was great.
But, so anyways, but yeah, so right when Taylor told me about that, I was just like... So yeah, it was pretty amazing. But that's really...
What was the grade on the Spanish project?
I don't know. But
Was it an A++?
I don't remember, but all I remember is that Taylor told me, like, his teacher is just like, who's your brother again? It's like, oh, JJ. He seems like an interesting character. Oh, God. Like, I don't know, I talked about this with Boston, like, when I used to
apparently your brother's okay with everything you just did because he's asking you to do it again. Yeah.
He was probably like, even though I really hate you, a lot of people got a kick out of it, so can you help me out?
No, it's even though I hate you, I'm unfortunately related to you, so please help me with this.
Sounds like my brother.
Sounds like my brother.
Love you, dude.
Like, dude,
I hate you.
Like, all that stuff, like, made up was, like, literally on the spot.
You have a better Wu-Tang shirt than me.
Like, dude, if I could, like, I was talking to Taylor about this, I was like, if I could, like, after you blew up, I'll cut it to the next thing, and you're like, okay, but you have, like, scorch marks and shit on your head, and you're
like
still
his
wearing,
hair's, like, blown backwards.
You're
like,
wearing, like, sunglasses.
He's covered in soot.
Yeah. But,
like a Daffy Duck.
Anyways, but yeah, as I was saying, like, I had this conversation with Boston about how I felt like when I used to make films back in the day, when I was just major on that, like, the kind of, like, filming style I really just kind of, like, related to, like, the most was
you have that funny, like, I think, internet goofy filming style
yeah,
that I
or
absolutely
just,
love.
like, what I compare myself to is, like, Edgar Wright, because, like, he's very, very hyperactive.
I would say, okay, that's, I say, yeah,
Edgar Wright is always wrong.
You know what's wrong? You know what's wrong? You know what's wrong? Your face is wrong.
Anyways,
there was one part in the last podcast where it was like, click.
Yeah, right.
Anyways, you guys have anything to talk about? I mean,
Yeah,
I have
Okay,
more stuff
I
to
was
talk
just
about.
I was just in your bathroom, and I'm very uncomfortable
God.
with what your bathroom setup is because you have a mirror right next to your toilet. So when I pee, I see myself peeing, and my dick is very
Like
prominent, and I don't like the size of my dick.
there is a a way people build bathrooms to where it's like the sink will block your dick from being exposed to the mirror, so you're not looking at your long john while you're taking a piss. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, because
Like-
but
yeah.
JJ's has like a
JJ's has the mirror like right there, so you can be like.
Are you saying you're not proud of looking at yourself take a pee?
My
Every
penis
time I
is
go to
way
that
too
restroom, I'm
large,
just
dude.
like-
Okay, that makes it look really weird. All right.
But then yet again, mine looks like a water hose.
I feel like I'm a chick.
I wasn't saying that I wasn't implying that your penis was small.
I wasn't implying it was either. It was really big.
Or it was big or anything. I was implying you're not proud of your whatever.
My super huge penis? I'm very proud of it.
Oh my god. Then why the hell do you care?
Because I was trying to look at my face and the penis was in the way because it was so big.
It was so erect. I feel like I'm a chick looking at me.
How are you taking
peeing,
a piss?
And it's like, I'm not attracted to myself peeing, but I feel like I should be, but I'm not. Damn, he's a huge penis.
So wait, hold on, let me get this straight. You were taking a piss with a huge erection?
No, my penis is just that big naturally. Like,
oh, so
it's
like
plastic.
before, yeah, okay, so.
If you saw it erect, you'd probably have a hole in your wall.
Yeah, the mirror would just be shattered.
No, that would hurt really bad.
You know what happens when I take a piss? I look, I see my dick, and then the mirror shatters because I just instantly get a hard on.
I think it's because your penis is just so ugly.
Anyways,
So I got some news.
You have news.
We have a fan out there named Damien, and he was making shirts for some friends, and he was trying to sell them off and stuff like that. And a lot of his friends were like, I was like, hey, you mind making me one? And I'll put it up on my podcast. And he said, I'll make it for free. So next week's podcast, I'm going to have this shirt from Damien. Yeah.
You could have asked me to do it.
No, I wanted to get his.
Why not mine?
why not mine either?
Why not Jake?
Shut
yeah.
the fuck up. Okay,
You
anyways.
know what? Jake's an artist too. He want
Yeah.
like a bitchy
Yeah.
shirt.
He actually made his pretty bitch, and it was like Call of Duty Ghosts with the Minecraft creeper on there. It was really cool. He
But-
showed me like the final product. I'm
Okay.
getting it soon.
I would have to learn how to do fucking screen printing. And
Well, no, he didn't do screen printing.
Oh.
He did it like a certain like art and shit. It was really cool. So I'm really excited to be wearing that next podcast. And if you're watching this, Damien, thank you very much.
I hate you, Damien.
Thank you, Damien.
Oh yeah. So what did you guys think of the earthquake this week?
What? Was it this week? I thought it was last week.
Earthquake.
Okay,
Well,
come on. Okay,
well,
look. It wasn't a big deal.
I think it was kind of a big deal because it was like the biggest one we've seen in a while. And then
Like yeah, as you say, like it wasn't like fucking like tripping us or anything.
No.
Yeah,
It wasn't like
Well,
taking
they
us off
always-
our feet.
it wasn't
On,
like chilly.
On news,
you know?
they'd always show like, look at the devastation, and it was products that had fallen from the wall.
Yeah, because that's what the
Oh
news does.
shit!
Oh, let me
now
tell
I gotta
you.
walk over and pick it up off the ground.
That's what the news
Did
does.
you guys see the pictures on the news of like the one guy says my pictures got slanted, and then it like turns to all of like every single one of his pictures just so happened to be slanted like all the way. Like one was like all the way this way, then the next one was all the way that way, then the next one was all the way this way.
That way.
Okay, there we go.
But
It picked me up because I'm fatter.
That's a very interesting picture. It goes all the way all this way.
No. It was like tilted this way and tilted that way, and it was just like, and the main mirror was tilted all the way, and I was like, it's interesting. I bet that mirror weighs like at least 25 pounds. You would think that an earthquake wouldn't move it that much, but it's like all the way slanted, and every picture was, and I just went, that was so rigged. Like someone was like, earthquake. Okay, hold on. No, okay, send that into the news.
I think the most that happened to my house was that just one frame fell. That just so happened to be my picture of me.
That's the earth telling you something.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Well, look.
No, get the fuck off Earth.
Luckily, when the earthquake happened, I was in my Nathan Drake outfit.
Oh yeah, you were telling me this.
Luckily, when I was in a plane
like-
crash,
yeah.
my Nathan Drake outfit was
Like the
fine.
house started to shake. I was like, oh no.
I prepared for this for so long. When I
Did you jump out your window and like do like a flying like squirrel jump off?
Yes,
of the...
and
Can we address the? Oh,
I
wait.
jumped on someone.
You can bring a suit.
Christian was outside waiting for
He was
me, and I
like,
jumped on him.
GG, and then.
Oh, Nolan North.
Oh no.
And that's where the Malaysian flight went.
Oh,
The
Jesus Christ.
Let's say I said we live in California, right?
Yes.
And everyone says that California is like the biggest earthquake capital of the world.
That's not true. Chile. Chile has a lot more earthquakes
But
than
in
California.
the United States,
Mm.
okay, in the United States we have a lot of earthquakes here,
Yeah.
right? No, we don't.
We've
We've
I
had,
would
like,
say
four since I was
no.
born.
Earthquake is the most well known for their earthquakes.
Earthquake is the most. Earthquake is the most.
because of San
Did you
Francisco.
say earthquake is well known for their earthquakes?
No, I said California is well known.
Please
No, you said earthquake is well known for its earthquakes.
I was like, is there a town called Earthquake? Because that is a
It is
big-
recorded. We have
Man, I have been up for the past like 24 hours working. So.
same.
Yeah, but California is really well known for their earthquakes. They have San Francisco earthquake, and they have like the what's that damn fault line?
San Andreas.
San Andreas fault line, and I mean those happen all the time. There's always tremors, and after this
San
big one,
Andreas fault line is not an event; it's a thing.
I know. I'm just saying that the San Francisco event and that fault line makes California.
But there was an
big on
earthquake in
earthquakes.
Japan, but we don't know Japan is this big earthquake place.
Well,
That was a lot worse than San
I'm just
Francisco.
saying that
Probably.
it's
Yeah,
more
they-
reoccurring
yeah,
on in
Not
California.
really.
Big wise, I would say would
What would you
be
consider
like Chile was pretty big.
What was that?
That was the most recent one, which
Yeah.
was literally like I think a day or two after the earthquake here. I think it was an 8.2.
That's a big one.
That was pretty
the
damn
one
big.
here, 5.1.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm not saying that we have major earthquakes here. I'm saying that we have reoccurring earthquakes here, and it's actually a study. I've looked it up. That the more earthquakes you have in one location actually means that there isn't going to be a big one.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, when you have a location
That's
that
not. How can you predict that? That's not.
because
Well,
the stress. Like if I was to like hold on to you like this,
Think-
and then you were to break out of it, like to get out like that much, and I'm trying to hold you like this.
Or-
think of how easy it is to just move away.
But
you know?
earthquakes are random events.
Think about it like this. It's like, you have a car and there's a wall. And then, you can have like a big like earthquake where the car just like smashed. It looks fucking like shit.
Yeah.
But then you can have like, a lot of little ones where it's like eventually it's just going to
Okay.
keep smashing and smashing. And it looks like some clusterfuck happened.
From
Yeah.
what I took in college, earthquakes are plates that are locked together, and when
Yes.
there's enough force, it slides, right? If you slide a small one into a big one, a big
Science!
one follows.
Science! Science! My brain is collapsing in on itself!
You sound like Hitler!
Repent.
This is exactly what happened to Galileo. In the
Science!
Catholic Church.
So, but yeah, I would have to say California probably the capital for earthquakes. Would I say they're big earthquakes? No. But would I say that they're reoccurring most of the time? Yes.
That's like saying this car dealership has the most cars ever.
No,
it's got 2 cars.
have you
but-
noticed-
Actually, like not too long ago, before like this 5.1 earthquake, there was like the tiniest earthquake, and I just so happened to be awake. Like I was just laying in my bed, I just
Isn't that
felt
the
like
same day or
no, it was like I think a week or I don't know, like it was sometime before like that earthquake, and I just felt literally that, and I was like, what the?
yeah.
Was that my
Super small,
brain?
unnoticeable. Yeah.
I think throughout work, there's this one wobbly table in our work, and I keep hitting it going, earthquake? Oh, earthquake?
I've had that happen to me multiple times.
Anyways,
But I mean, after the earthquake, there were tiny little
Aftershocks.
aftershocks. Like, and there's been aftershocks all week. Have you noticed them?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. So it's like it. Yeah. So that if that answers your question.
I didn't have a question.
Oh.
I had a statement.
no, you brought it up. It's like, how about that earthquake?
Well, I mean, his question.
No,
about
I had,
California
I had a
is-
Did you like my
statement.
interpretation of
you.
You want my interpretation of Daniel is?
That's
I can't jerk off now.
what the that was.
That's Daniel. You can't deny that's not Daniel.
That is not Daniel. That was the.
Okay, what's your interpretation of Daniel? Go.
Hey guys, it's shenanigans with Danigans.
Choose your next words carefully, JJ. Rubbing my weenus while I'm about to punch it. Fuck you! No! You don't get to tell this! You don't get to tell this story! You do not get to tell this story.
gets to tell this
He was
story.
like, he's like, I'm gonna tell this story next podcast. And I went, no, you're not. And he's like, actually, yes, I am, because I'm gonna put it in my phone.
bunch of
And he
reminders.
put some reminders in his phone. Fuck you, JJ.
What's the story? Because he's hyped it up so much.
Here we go.
Alright, here we go.
Okay, so I remember one time we were hanging out. We were having one of our bored days. It's like, what the fuck do we do? It's like, let's go down to Main Street like we always do. Let's just
Huntington
go
Beach,
there,
Main Street, yeah.
walk up and down, take a few rounds, and they'll give us something to do. It's better than doing nothing.
Alright.
And then so like, we passed by the 7-Eleven boss, and it's just like, hey dude, could I get $1? I'm just like, yes. It's like, wait, I want you to work for your $1. It's like,
This is brilliant.
This is literally the reenaction of what happened, like,
like,
word for word.
It's like, what do you want me to do? And I'm just like, I want you to get on your knees, stick up your nose like this, and here it's just like stick up your nose like this, and be like, I'm a little piggy, here's my snout, oink oink oink. Oink, 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 from South Park, you know?
Oh my god.
And then so like Boston's just like, hell no, I ain't doing that for a buck. And then this other guy pops up, and he was like,
Of course there is.
it's like
Random guy on
yeah,
Main
random
Street,
guy. It was a
yeah.
random guy. It's like, I'll pitch in $1 for that. And it's like, Boston, that's $2.
Oh my god.
And then Boston's just like,
Oh my god. Oh my god. Is there a video of this?
no, he's just
Oh,
like,
you suck.
he's just like, I'm a little pig, here's my snout. Oink, oink. Oink, oink, oink. I'm a little pig, here's my
Sad little goals.
And then he just kept on doing that.
Wow.
I was just like,
And then the guy comes
yeah.
up to us afterward and
Yeah.
he's like, hey, like, good job, dude. And he hands me a piece of paper and then he runs off. And I'm like looking at the piece of paper thinking it was $1. And it was like a number from some chick or something.
Wow.
And I called the number and I was like, where's my fucking dollar? And it was just like, click. I was like,
Hey, here. You want to pay me $2 for your dignity
at
back?
least he gave me $1.
At least I gave
Oh, I'm
him
sorry.
$1.
You want to pay me $1 for your dignity back? I can give you that. You can buy it from me.
How about I just, fuck you guys, both of you.
What did you buy with that $1?
I got like a Arizona.
Yeah.
Is that what you did with it?
Yeah.
You can invest that for later.
Put that in the Microsoft and
Remember-
pull it out. Now it's
Dale,
$5.
Remember when I was going to give you, remember I was going to give you like a long time ago back in, was it middle school or high school where I gave you $20 to drink a bottle of syrup?
Yes, and I
Didn't do it.
did most of it.
Not-
but I
no,
didn't
you didn't.
finish it.
Way too much credit.
No, I finished, like, it was one of those log cabin syrup things, and I was a fat ass. So I drank it from, like, the chimney all the way down to, like, the lower, like, basement.
That's a bullshit. That's a bullshit detector.
But no, I like drank it all the way down, and I was like, I can't do it anymore. And you're just like, well, I guess you're not getting the $20. And I literally could not finish it. I started puking up syrup.
It was.
Everything I ate,
don't think I can
everything
do
I
it.
shit, everything I pissed was syrup.
Syrup.
Like literally,
You said-
like my piss was coming out like golden syrup.
You said the
Like,
best
I'll-
line the next day.
If you're not fucking pissing and crapping syrup, you're not eating enough syrup.
last-
You're not doing it right.
The last line Daniel said to me the next morning was, "You could have put some pancakes under my ass and had a breakfast sandwich right there." and then it was this.
Chocolate
I don't
chips
think I
on
can
top.
eat any more syrup. Well, I guess you're not getting $20.
Like I literally could not finish it. Like I was so
And since then,
like,
you haven't touched syrup again.
nah, really.
No, you touched your father.
You want to bring up what happened to my father with the syrup? How he died in molten syrup, lava.
Has he died in the Vietnam War? With the
That
syrup.
malaria-filled, written water. You poor son bitch.
Being very close to quoting someone else that I told you not to quote in the car.
I love Mr. Sark. Sark, if you're watching, you're my favorite.
I don't like you.
Trying to think of an embarrassing moment.
How about we
Oh
just
yeah,
move on
there
to
was a day that Daniel was born.
Oh, okay. Well, I got something to talk about. Well, I guess Brandon has left.
Welcome to the
Welcome.
TV GameBit Podcast. I'm Daniel.
Yeah, and I'm JJ, and no, keep no. I mean, yeah,
Earthquake.
yeah, fun ride. Anyways,
How's your ass feeling, numbnuts?
so
Probably better than your arm.
No, my arm feels fine.
Okay. Anyways, so I have something to talk about. Okay. I had. Well, I don't know. I had super nostalgia last night.
You play Pokemon? Yeah, me too.
No, not Pokemon.
Oh.
I watched the very first Bionicles movie.
Oh, okay.
I watched that again. I remember when I was a little kid, like I used to be super big into Bionicles
Me too.
and
Yeah.
stuff. Like
I had
my
all of them.
my favorite Bionicle was Kopaka, like the white one, like the
The white one.
the snow one. Like,
Okay.
like seriously, he was a badass, and he was even like the most badass one in the movie.
Dude, the red one was the baddest. He was surfing on the lava.
And so my favorite Bionicle was
That's right. No,
Kopaka.
the white one.
I
The
have never
snow
watched
one.
Bionicle. I've never
Well,
watched
it's not
Bionicle.
walking.
It was a
watching.
toy.
It was like it was a toy.
It was like Lego sort of. But
I've
like,
never played with Bionicles.
You know, Connects were.
Yeah,
was like
I mean,
that.
I've seen Bionicles. I've seen what they are. I just never really got into it. It's kind of like, for example, when I was a kid, I never watched Star Trek. I always watched Star Wars. I always played with Legos. I never played with Bionicle.
So you like the white one?
The white one.
Explain your
He
reason.
was
No.
the coolest. I mean, I don't know what it was.
Does
but,
he
like,
surfboard through snow?
He looked cool.
Yes, he has a shield, and then like he uses that to like surf.
Yeah,
like,
he
And
does.
then there's the lava guy who
There was
uses
the
his
dude,
shield.
but
it wasn't a shield. It was a piece
But
of like
anyways,
lava rock.
So let me talk about like
So
just my history with like
nostalgia.
Bionicle. I remember when Bionicle first came out with their first generation of the Tau guys and stuff. They had like all the colors and whatnot. And my favorite one was Kopaka, simply because like his mask was cool. Like he had the little like X-ray.
Oh, he
vision
had
kinda
the
thing.
one like
Yeah.
the 2 eye thing on the
Yeah,
side.
it was just like X-ray vision. Just like, dude, that's really cool. And he has a sword and a shield and stuff. Like that's awesome. Holy shit.
But the red guy was the main character.
And hold on. And you know what's funny? Like, because the red guy was my brother's favorite, of course. But like, it's always like advertised, like he's the leader and stuff. But
Yeah, he was.
yeah, and it's weird because it's like my favorite like Bionicle was really rivaled by the Mask of Light, which was kind of weird. I mean, like seriously, I had so many Bionicles. I had all the bad guys. I had the Mask of Light. I had Makuta.
You had the Mask of Light?
Yeah.
How did you get that?
You don't know how apeshit I went over this. Like,
I was looking for that thing for a
dude,
while.
they would never have it like at Toys R
No,
Us
ever.
And then I would seriously like research this stuff like real hard. And this was before like I was even using internet or anything. So it's just like I'll call up other Toys R Us and stuff and like maybe like Costa Mesa or something like that. And
Wow.
then so I finally found it. I was like, oh my god. Yes, they have the Mask of Light there. And then so I got that and I was like, yes. And then now I was like, oh, I need Makuta now. He's the bad guy. I need to have a bad guy. And then so like same deal. I was doing a bunch of research and stuff and finally found Makuta. But what was cool about Makuta was that he had like part of his armor was like the Mask of Light was on it, like, but it was like grayish, so it's just supposed to blend in to look like it was.
No,
his
I know what
armor.
you're talking about. It was really weird to me because I thought it was the mask. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is the mask.
But what I did is that I got like a bunch of my spare like Bionicle pieces, and I literally like made a Mask of Darkness character.
What the hell?
It was
dude?
awesome. It was so freaking awesome.
Bitch.
And then so like me and my friends would play around with them where it's just like we had a news story where it's just like like the Mask of Light and the Mask of Darkness would always like fight each other
What
and
the
whatnot.
hell?
And it was cool. And then it got to the point where I don't know, like dude, me and my friends.
I'm sure you're saying thing about Bionicles. I fucking love them. I had the first 3 tribes forever, like immediately as they came out, dude. And I remember like the golden one was a big deal to get too.
Yeah.
It was like a giant shield. You would never fucking get him too. It was like special deal. I'm like, gotta call in and get that thing, and it wasn't in. I never won ever. It was fucking. Remember when they used to have McDonald's? They had the smaller.
Oh
ones?
yeah, like
threw
and then through the
frisbees,
discs
and that was a
and
big
frisbees.
thing too.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. Like
It was the best shit ever.
I loved Bionicles.
and then
so
something happened
much.
to him. I don't know what happened to him.
It just stopped, really. I mean, they went through like different generations. They went through a bunch of
There's
movies.
a ton of tribes,
Yeah,
dude.
and let me see. Like, it was weird, like how the movies went because it kept on going backwards and backwards.
I'd never
and
watched
backwards.
most of the movies. I watched like
But,
maybe 1 or 2 of them.
yeah.
I watched The Mask of Light.
Yeah.
And I watched one other one, but I don't know what the fuck it was about.
Anyways, so now talking about the Mask of Light, like the movie, basically, as Boston's killing himself because he just fucking
No,
understands.
I know what he's doing. I'm just ignoring him
Yeah,
completely.
exactly. Because
He's
this is
hung
pure. Yeah, he doesn't understand. This is pure nostalgia. He's looking like a fucking dick. Fuck you. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Oh, you scared now? You scared now? Oh,
was cool, huh?
Now you don't want to die? Okay. Anyways, so I was just saying, like the Mask of Light, like it's funny because it's like like
I hope
the
everyone
red
enjoyed
guy.
my
I don't know
crush.
his name because I don't give a shit about him. But the red guy, he was always like advertised as the leader and stuff.
Yeah.
But then like I watched the Mask of Light again last night. I was just like, oh, I'll just watch this for nostalgia. By the way, it's like it's a real piece of shit.
Oh, it's fucking
But like,
bad.
I don't blame him because it was just like really like kid oriented. But like, there were some things where I was just like, okay, there are actually some good things in this movie.
Yeah.
It's actually a little darker than
Remember
I thought
how
it would be.
the Bionicles used to come with like a DVD? You can plug it in and watch like their own like
Yeah.
cinematic movie with that.
Yeah.
And it was a big deal. It was like, I got the new DVD. We'll come home and watch it. Yeah, I do. And you
Anyways,
plug it in.
So
We've
as I
been
was
talking
saying,
about Bionicles
Hold
for
on.
10 minutes.
hold on,
It's a 10-minute discussion.
as I was saying about the
fucking
Mask of Light, like the red guy was actually like they portrayed him like as a dick. Like he was a big dick in
The
that
red
movie.
guy?
Yeah, the red guy.
I
you
remember
build
him
him
as a
balls
pussy.
and a
Like
dick?
it's always like, you can't do shit. The Mask of Light can make me better though.
Yeah, like no, like the red Tau, like the
Oh,
no,
yeah,
no, they're called Toas. I kept on saying Tau of Fire Warriors. That's Warhammer 40K. No, Toas. So yeah, it's like the red guy was actually his portrayal of him was like he was like kind of like very like prideful and stuff.
the cocky
and then,
asshole.
Yeah, he was like cocky and stuff, and then like later he just kind of turned evil and stuff. Like my tribe is destroyed, and then like he was actually kind of like he was like the alpha guy, but then like he was just kind of like the dick as well.
Yeah.
I mean, when I saw Kopaka like in the movie, when I saw Kopaka in the movie. Like seriously, he was just like he was like
My
a
bionicle
lone,
nutsack.
He was like a lone warrior. He was just kind of like what are you guys doing? And it's just like I'm here doing my stuff, taking care of my guys, and like he was so monotone. Like he knew like his shit. He knew what to do, and it was pretty awesome.
They did a thing in that movie where they showed like the old like sage dude like that, and it was always a bionicle, and they're all made of armor for some reason. But it always had the old saggy armor. Like what the fuck happens here when you're just born like an old dude?
But like towards the end when it was like the mask of light and like Makuta, like when they combined together,
yeah,
and I was like, oh, darkness and light is combined, and then like after that I was like, what the fuck is this?
This is bullshit.
I'm like,
The
this.
Jedi and that Sith have
But like
combined.
back then when I watched those movies, dude, like I lost my fucking shit.
You know what I just watched?
What?
Like not recently, but like a month or two ago. The biggest nostalgia ever.
What?
The Digimon movie.
Oh yeah.
The first one. That was the best fucking movie of my childhood, and it still holds up today. It still has fucking great animation. I still fucking love everything.
I do not remember anything.
It was the best fucking movie ever.
All right.
Anyways, to close the Bionicle nostalgia part, like I think it was Black Friday last year, or 2 years ago. I always go to Fat Collectibles for Black Friday and stuff because they have great deals on like variant comics and stuff.
Yeah.
And then so I went there and then they had freaking Kopaka, like the first generation and like the Toa Nua like generation. I was just like, I have to get these. I have to get these. And I got them and they're up in my room right now.
Wow, what a great story. I love Bionicles, and
now let's
I
go to
am
Digimon
now
now.
enlightened.
Let's go to
Digimon.
We are not going to.
Digimon
That would be
was
on the
the
next
greatest
podcast.
show.
Jesus,
I
done
love
with-
Pokemon, but I love Digimon.
We're done.
I like
We're
the third
done.
season the best. The first two were pretty good. The third was my favorite. The fourth one got kind of weird, and then after that, it just got kind of shit. And then they tried to link them up all together like Power Rangers, and they didn't go anywhere really that well.
I watched Train
Shut
Spotting.
the fuck up, both of you! I can't handle this shit.
Okay, I'll stop.
Okay, all right. Why don't we talk about what we're doing for our next Let's Play?
Slender.
Yep.
We're gonna get scared.
3-player Slender, but we're gonna do it single-player style. So all of us are gonna have the single-player game on our computers and recording it. And we're gonna be doing that and just recording it. See who can get to 8 pages first. And well, thanks for watching the TVGameBit Podcast. I'm Daniel Boston, and these were JJ and Brandon, and that's his twitching leg. And see you guys next time. Here, let me open up my Powerade first.
Yeah, we gotta have drinks. This guy is a motherfucker.
Welcome to the TVGameBit Podcast. That was cool.
Quite the entrance.
Yeah.
Never see World of Worlds.
Yeah, right. All of a sudden, we just hear screams and people going, ah!
Just like explosions and fires. And I was like, no, we gotta finish the podcast.
And we do nothing about it.
People need to see this. Okay.
This just turns to Cloverfield.
Yeah. Okay.
What was that? Or no, let's turn to Chronicle. And we keep referencing the camera that's near us. JJ, why is that camera with you? Hey, isn't that your new camera you just bought? Dude, put the camera down.
Yeah. Seriously, I don't want to be on your film.
I had a question about
I don't
Chronicle.
want to be on your film.
Remember in
You're on my film.
I don't want to be on your film.
at the very end when all that fighting was going on?
Yeah.
Where the fuck was the camera?
On the ground.
Why was it following them everywhere they went?
Wait. Why did the guy have the camera?
With him when he was fighting his friend.
Oh, in Chronicle?
Yeah.
Oh.
Remember the ending part where they're all fighting?
Oh wait, no.
and,
I think they
he
actually
stabs his friend
wasn't
through
that.
the heart, and he's like, and there's like the camera there. I'm like, why is there a camera there?
Wasn't that a TV broadcast? They were.
There were some
filming
parts
it.
that wasn't a TV broadcast. I'm like,
Oh.
that is not a TV
Well, what was
broadcast.
one of the things like the people who got the powers? They would make the cameras float.
But
Yeah.
but there was fighting that his friend though at the very end. Why was he floating the camera with that whole fighting scene?
Maybe because he wanted to document his destruction of Earth.
Or
Exactly.
document his friend's death, evidently enough.
Maybe the world may never know. Thanks for fucking ruining it, Brandon.
Yeah, we could cut that all out.
I'm not gonna cut that out. I'm gonna leave
Why?
that in. Chronicle came out like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
complete and total spoilers
Walter
right
White
here.
dies.
No. Well, I guess this is welcome to TVGameBit. I'm Daniel, and I'm joined today with my friend JJ
Alone.
and Brandon, and we're going to talk about Universal Studios Hollywood Minecraft.